Second thing is Trump supporters. This is the part I don't like about Trump supporters is when you hear something like this and you gonna stick by that. That'd be the problem for me. That'd be the problem for me. I mean, because don't get me wrong, I voted for Obama, but Obama said all the right things. Fam, Trump said he's always a winner. He never lose. But if he lose this one, there will be problems. We may agree to disagree, but check this video out.
And made a dire prediction of what would happen if he is not.
Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the least of it.
In response to the former president's comments, a campaign spokeswoman told NBC News Biden's policies will create an economic bloodbath for the auto industry and auto workers. A spokesman for President Biden's re-election campaign later said Mr. Trump was doubling down on his threats of political violence with that bloodbath comment.
Fan, what you got to say about Donald Trump?
Well, I tell you, when somebody show you who they are, what you not believing them for? Don't try to sweep it under the rug. When the last time you used the word bloodbath? When the last time anybody used that word? Bloodbath. As it's a metaphor for something. Don't try to make it into something it's not. Like it's some kind of cute metaphor. It's not that. That man is telling you what his intentions are. He's telling you what he's trying to do. I don't get it, man. I don't get why people support this man when he's telling you what he's going to do if he loses. Mm-hmm. He's telling you what he's going to try to do. And all the undertones, all that. Again, like I said, you tell me in your normal day that when the last time, I like somebody to write in the last time they used the word bloodbath in a sentence praying to anything. Bet you can't do it because you don't use it. Anyway, like I said, man, I don't care if he win. I hope he win. I hope he do. So when he mess everything up, I can be right here to tell your ass. Like I said, I told you so. Told your ass that this man what he is, what he say he is. Everybody love to say that. When somebody show you who they are, believe them. Why we ain't believing it? All right, whatever. Do your thing. Go vote for Trump. I actually know, matter of fact, I hope he lose because I want to see what he do. I want to see what y'all fools do. You know what? I changed my mind. I hope he lose. Not that I'm on anybody's side. I hope he lose because I want to see what you do because I want to see they arrest your ass. I want to see if they pull out the National Guard and cut your ass down. That's what I want to see. When you act up, I want to see they cut your ass down this time. I'm going to be waiting my popcorn. Can't wait to see it.
But hey, check this out, fam. Let me say this. When they did rush on the White House and did all that stuff, he said, let's walk down. That's what he said in that speech. He said, let's walk down to, and they did what they did. This one, he said, there will be a bloodbath. Now, if you saying that you got to interpret what this man is saying, obviously he don't need to be the president. I'm just saying if someone else got to interpret what he said or what he meant when he said it, because bloodbath could be really misconstrued if you saying that to Putin or someone else in China. So let's get that straight.
Right.
So let's get that straight. So if he's using that language, I'm thinking he's talking about somebody fighting. I mean, that's true. T-Bone is right. I never heard the word bloodbath unless it was in a zombie movie.
Thank you.
And believe me, a lot of people died in that movie. Sticking to it. Now, second thing is Trump supporters. This is the part I don't like about Trump supporters is when you hear something like this and you gonna stick by that. That'd be the problem for me. That'd be the problem for me. I mean, because don't get me wrong, I voted for Obama, but Obama said all the right things. I didn't like how it ended. He didn't do nothing for what I wanted. Put it that way. He ain't doing enough for black folks. I'm just saying it like it is. He ain't doing enough for black folks. For me. That's all I'm saying. Now, with that being said, Trump saying what he's saying, if Obama uttered anything like that, oh man, it would have been Armageddon. The world's gonna end and kill all the white babies. I'm just saying all of that would have been in a nutshell bad. That's what would have happened. But make America great again. Donald Trump is saying something that befuddles most of us. Now, you're gonna say all the people are gonna be haters, are gonna say something about, oh, you gonna vote for Biden. No, I'm not. I'm not voting for Biden either. Let me tell you why. The big people at the top, all they are figureheads. That's what they are at the top. Your real vote, man, is local. It's a local thing. You know, someone changing the street sign, your taxes being hiked up because they want to build a doggone dome down the street. All that stuff really what affects you. This stuff they dealing with on the federal level, hey, listen, ain't neither one of them gonna do something like raise the doggone minimum wage rate. Ain't gonna raise that. That's something would affect us if they would do that. Neither one of them are going to start a war. When I say start, I'm talking about with the big boys. I'm talking about like China or Russia. They ain't gonna start no war. Why? Because all of them in bed together. They're all in bed together. Until you understand, it's all about the people who print the money. Those are the people we're servants to. Rest of them, they just holding positions. We're servants to the people who print money from the Federal Reserve. I don't know their names. I don't know, but somebody own that bank. It's called a central bank for a reason. America borrows money from that bank. It doesn't matter if Trump is in office. It doesn't matter if Biden is in office. Someone's going to continue to borrow money because that Combino family, or whatever the head honcho family is, they want their pound of flesh. And guess who they get it from? For all us. We servants on the lower level. Hey, did you pay income taxes this year? I bet you did. I bet you pay income taxes. I bet you did. And you will continue to pay income tax. For every job or every business you open or you start, they take their cut off top. That's mob ties, homeboy. For everything you get, they get something off top. But guess what if you do nothing? Like you stay at home and do absolutely nothing, you pay nothing. So what that mean? They don't want you to get ahead. They don't. They can care less about your doggone vote. And you gonna out here go hurt yourself, kill yourself for this man or the other man? They both idiots. Have you listened to them? Have you listened to them? They both idiots, and they got batteries in their back, and they got hands in the back. Until you figure it out, y'all gonna be upset with either side someone picking. I rather they skip voting this year. They just skip it, and they say no president for this year. None. All local people. From the governors down. Let's see what happens. Nothing. It's gonna be the exact same thing.
Right. So I get it. That's why I say it doesn't matter to me who wins. Again, I'm gonna vote like I always vote for black. In regards to who giving me the most stuff. That's right. Damn right. Who giving me the most stuff? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm voting for. That's all we left down being reduced to. It's a sad day in America though. You can't find a respectable white man to run for office. What the hell? What the hell is going on? Ain't there's enough white men in America? No, nobody want the job. Ain't nobody better. Like damn. And you see these muggers old and got some issues. Now I heard some Barack hate in there. And how many times I hear Barack hate, I'm gonna rise on you. That's just what it's gonna be. Top 5 president all time. Tell me, bring me 5 men better than Barack that was president. You can't do it. Give me 5. That's for America. It ain't for you because you ain't got nobody. Give me 5 that's better than Barack. The man has a damn approval rating of like 88%. I don't want to hear the hate on Barack, man. Why we gonna tear the only black president down? The only one.
Well,
he had no
black.
Scandals, no issues, came out without a blemish. And I don't get it. And he got this fool up here. But anyway, that's all. That's all I want to say. Some Barack hate was spoken, and I had to rise up. That's it. I don't take no Barack hate. Not from a black man. With how hard it was to get a half black man in there.
Thank you.
Nah, bro.
Thank you. You capped it for me. Barack, yes, he is black in the sense of blackness. His father is Kenyan or whatever.
That's all.
So he's black. However, Barack Hussein Obama is not African American. No, well, I mean, in the sense of when you use the term African American, he's probably more real African American than any of us, meaning that his father's from Africa and his mother is a white woman. Now, with that breakdown, I'm saying when I say African American, I'm talking about ADOS, descendants of slaves. Basically, that's what I'm saying. So he got some aristocrat in him. He got some aristocrat in him. That white person, that high up there, you need to know who his white people is. See, that's the thing we don't talk about. We don't talk about his white privilege. Now, when I say white Obama didn't do nothing for us, I wanted him to lay down the hammer, damn it. I wanted reparations. I wanted him to give it to me like I wanted it all. That's what I wanted.
He didn't give black people enough. Because Negroes,
that's all I'm saying.
Always want somebody to keep giving them something.
No, listen to me. I only want what I deserve. My ancestors built this country. I want my 40 acres and a mule, and you got me shut up. I'll shut up after that. Once you give me my 40 acres and a mule, I'm no more talk for me. I'm gone.
All right.
But that's all I'm saying. I just thought when I say change, Obama did not give me what I thought we should have gotten. That's all I'm saying for black folks. Like you said, I ain't talking about the rest of the race of the people.
I'm talking about
now the rest of the race of people, I ain't trying to come off like y'all say we being racist. Nope. I'm saying at the end of the day, of all the people in America, one group built this country and got least amount from it, from what they gave in. That's all I'm saying. So I just thought he was gonna, get it right. Just the scales, because when we talk about the way
that man was gonna get himself assassinated to get us reparations.
Hell yeah.
I want him.
Man. I want it all.
He's gonna get himself assassinated. Listen, go ahead.
But
he's been assassinated.
I'm the wiser now. I wasn't wise when Obama came in office. I'm the wiser because he came into office. He made me realize that it is more to it. There are figureheads. They are figureheads. That's what I realized after Obama. Before Obama, I thought it was just the president. That's all he needed. Man, nah. It's too deep, man. This rabbit hole is too deep, man. What's the rich people in Game of Thrones? It's the Lannisters.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, this is Game of Thrones. The Lannisters always pay their debts, and that's how much money they have. Even the Lannister went and borrowed money in doggone Game of Thrones. Somebody had more money than them. So this is what I'm talking about. Somebody on top, and then someone who's on top of the 1% who's on top. Bro, we are well-paid servants.
So if you know that,
Well,
if you know that, why would you hold Obama accountable for anything like that? Why would you even give him some hell about having reparations if you know somebody over him that oversees it? Why would you give him any problems?
That's a good point.
I know it is.
Hey, listen.
Nah, don't say nothing else. We can cut the tape. We can cut tape. We can cut tape, America. We can cut tape.
Nah, man. I'm
gonna sip some water,
man.
bro.
I feel like straight up, man. Straight up, I feel like Obama. No, listen, man. It's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. I feel like Obama camouflaged himself in blackness in order to be popular, but he wasn't us. Like he wasn't a. Where you at?
I fell off the screen, bro. I fell off the screen. I'm sorry. I fell out.
Nah, man. Hey, listen. It's gonna be a little. It's gonna sound like a little haterade, but it ain't all haterade. Now, this supposed to be about Trump, but I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm just saying. I just felt like he cloaked himself in blackness to be black, but he really is not. Like he really doesn't understand the true struggle of what the real black man goes through. Like you and I, we understand it because even though we have been successful in the United States of America, we have been, and that's the truth, we have been. It's still a lot of people surrounding us in poverty, and the circumstances that surrounding them has a lot to do with who they are. And when I say who they are, I'm talking about really because they're black. Now, I'm not saying opportunities are not there. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that some of the struggles is still real because of what has happened in the past. And the only way you get out of this is, I hate to say this, you get out of it by inheritance. When you get something from one generation, from the next generation to the next generation, like our kids or our nieces and nephews should do better, especially if they see us and they surround us with what we have done and they follow in our footsteps. So I do have an expectation for your children, my nieces and nephews, because of what we have been able to do with our time and our talent. But even with that being said, I'm still surrounded by a lot of people in poverty. You know, that's all I'm saying. And Obama, I just feel like, you know, I might be just, nah, man, I just felt like he should have done more. And I don't want to prolong it anymore. But I want to end by getting back on Trump.
Yeah, let's get back on Pat. Let's get back on Trump.
Trump is a figurehead in the most dangerous ways. What I mean by that is he doesn't understand his role. He wants to operate outside of his role, which is very dangerous, not only for the American folks, but it's dangerous for poor people in general. People are really voting against their best interests when you're dealing with Trump and you don't know it. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I own a few businesses, and truth be told, I always do better when the Republicans are in office. Always, but it's not about just money. It's not about money. It's about, like I said, certain situations where you do need a level of I want to see, as soon as you hear about doing something for people, you automatically think it's socialist. It's not. Do you understand during the time of COVID, they was handing out checks because of the situation where people couldn't work? We all got them. The worst kind of people took advantage of them. The ones who had the bigger, already had the best opportunities, they took way worse advantage than the people who was broke. You know, took out like $20 million type of stuff. And what I'm saying is, the rich always get richer when they're giving out stimulus. Understand that. So don't be hating on any Democrat or any person who are in office giving out some form of stimulus, because I guarantee you, the people who are going to get the most is going to be the one who's rich. Understand what it means by commercial welfare. It's real. They give money to the biggest companies to do certain things, allocate. Like, for example, building the dome. When they built the dome in Atlanta, they got tax-free money for all the years they need to build it, and for many more years after that, because they bring in jobs. But the point that I'm saying is, they can afford to doggone pay the taxes, but they don't. That's the part when I'm talking about. When they build these skyscrapers up, they're not paying taxes on this doggone stuff. But y'all don't understand that. But you're gonna hammer the person who gets to cheat on the lower end, because there's always gonna be some form of cheating somewhere. But you rather someone cheat and get a couple of $10,000, or you want someone to cheat and they get billions? Guarantee you, Donald Trump is in it because he's getting billions. Do you understand how much money he gets to his coffers for running for president? This man owns businesses like hotels and stuff like that. He's going to his hotels, and his party is paying for it, for his hotels. And I know all the rooms. He'll rent all the rooms out in his hotel for everyone he goes to. He's getting paid.
Right.
Believe me, at the end of the day, he's getting money. You already saw the shoes that he's making. Any merchandise he can make money off of, he's doing it. Don't think he's doing it because he really wants to win. If he win, so what? If he don't, I guarantee you, he walking away paid.
I agree on that.
That's where we at on that. So
Definitely gonna
he
get
is
paid.
taking a bloodbath of y'all money. And you got to edit a whole lot of this stuff out, T.
Nah, I know.
All the Obama stuff got to go.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I said I might be able to make a whole video out of that.
Right.
Put
True
a face over it, over the Trump thing. I probably will do that, because that was some good talk.